So, this whole COVID-19 is international. We're all suffering here, or just challenges in the way that we work. Maybe before that, what goals did you set yourself, for the next year, the next 12 months? Obviously, there are some changes now, but how did you see yourself, moving? I know you do a lot of personal things and enjoy your life as well.
Yeah. So for me, I used to do these hands-on SEO training classes in my office here, and I charged $895 for those. When this COVID-19 started, I knew that I can't do them anymore, but it gave me an idea, and I lowered the price to $29. But you get the $29 if you have a discount code. And then I approached Chamber of Commerce, several chambers of commerce, and I gave them their own discount code. So now each Chamber of Commerce is advertising this as a benefit for their members and driving people to my classes. Wow. So by giving away in an innovative way, I have created a huge PR machine right now. And companies that I didn't even imagine are contacting me and asking me, think about a company that runs New Mexico Lottery. Or there's an advertising company, PR company that is rebranding New Mexico Lottery. They contact me to make sure that I make a proposal for the $50,000 website.
Okay. Wow.
As a result of this giving away.
I love that. That's such a great idea. Just this time with you has been really wonderful. I can, the way we can share, tips and tactics. I've got a sales guy that's really good at LinkedIn training as well, but he's struggling to get new leads now. And I'll tell him to go because he does all the networking. I'll get a discount code and he'll be busy. We just do something like that.
Same idea. So
there's not much for me to share with you where I get $29, but I'll also be thankful.
so my extension to this, Francois, is that you can send people to my class with a discount code. And if those then decide that, hey, they need more, they want to have a web scan or they want to have a website built, it's your client. Yeah. Because they came to my class with your code, I give them back to you.
Okay.
And we could share. You could be the LinkedIn trainer on this concept. Jeremy and myself are training SEO. You could be LinkedIn trainer, and every IC from all over the world will send people to these cheap classes. If we get volumes up, then think about 1,000 students a month is $29,000. So we could eventually make some money out of it, but we could also make a lead generation machine for everybody.
Right.
And in this case, the ICs don't pay anything. It's the client who pays that $29.
Right.
So we generate lead generation machine where we get some benefit out of it, but overall we could help every IC to be more successful.
Fantastic.
That's probably something that you cut out of this interview, but that's
you might have to cut some of it out. So, but what I'm saying is that for those of you who hear us use the term IC, it's actually Internet Consultant. We're referring to our network, and this little discussion that we've had now is really about helping one another, and that's amazing. Where if you're on your own in a business, it's not always that you can have people that reach out and do what you're doing. So thanks, wonderful ideas. Thank you. So you shared well, that was just your first idea in the year. What are you going to do in the next 5 years? Going forward, where do you see yourself, building this business so that you can probably just walk on the beach all day long?
So yeah, that's the idea is not probably walk on the beach, but because we don't have beaches, we have a lot of sand here in New Mexico, but no beach. We have beaches, but no water. So the first goal in next couple of years is to be the internet marketing company of New Mexico.
Right.
And then I want to be the franchisee of WSI. So I'm going to beat you and all the other big players.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to wait till I die. I'm going down fighting.
Okay. That's it.
Well, you know what's nice? You know, what you're saying is what I did right from the day one is I look at the top 25 leaderboard and I got to be on there. And, you know, and that's how I benchmark myself. And it gets harder and harder, obviously, here in South Africa, because we don't earn dollars, we're earning South African rands, which is, you know, always deteriorating. But definitely, you know, it's great. I think that's what you want to be. You know, you want to go.
You need to have healthy goals. You need to have healthy goals.
Have the goals. Lovely, lovely. I'll help you get there. So, if you were going to, if I was interested in this business as I just got into this business, what advice would you give me as a WSI consultant starting off?
Okay. I would advise you to find a mentor. Okay. Francois or myself, kind of the person who is willing to share and help you to get started. There are more than the two of us in this network who are open to help newbies. I had a mentor myself, Tom Kuti, who sold his franchise, very successful franchise. He sold it, but he helped me to get started. He was very helpful to me, and I want to pay back and help others.
Yeah, definitely finding a mentor. That's what I did when I started. You know, here in South Africa in 2003, we had internet, but it was dial-up. You know, when the rest of the world had something a little bit more than dial-up. So I went back after training and I couldn't get on the internet to build a website or anything with that slow speed. You know, so, and I thought, how am I going to grow my business? And I looked at the top 25 list and I contacted the top 10. And I said to them, if I can get myself to America, will you help me and teach me? And every one of them said yes. And I did that. And it was just amazing how my business grew. And that was my promise, you know, to give back, because, you know, there were people there that helped me when I was, you know, right in the beginning, you know, to build my profile out of where I come from is like something amazing for a lot of us. So it's really good. So we're nearing the end of this great interview. If you, have you got a personal motto that you like to share with us? I always ask this question, and one day one of them turned around and said to me, well, Francois, what is your motto? And I said to him, well, mine is not accepting second best. And I try and teach my grandchildren this as well, that, you know, if you feel you haven't done a good job the very first time, do it again. And, you know, I do a lot of cooking. And there are times my wife, Mariana, sees I'm crazy because I cook something and the next minute I have to throw it all away. If I break an egg when I'm cooking it, it's not good. I'll start again. I won't just give it to you. So what would you share your thing is?
My thing is to be able to focus on the most important thing and get that done.
Right.
So not being drifting around. Always know your priorities and not make sure that you get the big thing done. So I have actually business coach myself, and we always have a 90-day plan. We have planned for we have the hairy goal. In my case, be number one WSI franchise of the world, and then we have split it the 5 years, 1 year, and 90-day plans, and keep on executing. And my business goal challenges me that I stay on track, and I need to focus on getting the most important thing today done, so that it's part of that longer term plan.
It's, you know, that is such good advice, you know, to do that, because it is so easy to get distracted in this game during the day. You know, you can pick up on something that's interesting to read and the next minute 2 hours is gone and you're chasing something, but you've left behind the work that you should have done. So, yeah. And now in closing, if we went to happy hour, which means if we went to a bar and there was a special on, what drink would you order, or what would you order?
I think I would order a glass of wine and a vegan snack, because I've been doing this. I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian or vegan, but I eat 95% on plant-based diet just for health reasons.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought I also like my glass of wine, but right now we're not allowed to drink in South Africa. We can't even buy a bottle of wine. So I'm going a very healthy diet as water, because we're not going to do Coca-Cola at this stage.
Yeah.
So, Jukka, thanks so much, for spending this time with us. You've spent well over 40 minutes. If you could have been anywhere else rather than speaking to me here today, where would you be?
I would be there in South Africa with you with my brand new camera.
Well, then you must make that happen one day, because we've had a lot of friends. Chuck comes across here, and quite a few people have visited us, and we definitely got a nice country to take photos with. It's wildlife on safari, and that's that would be wonderful. So thank you for sharing that with us. Well, to everybody here who's going to be watching this interview, thank you very much, Jukka, for sharing your information. We hope that you find it interesting and of value to you. And until next time, I hope I'll see you soon. We can do it on Zoom. I don't see a conference happening this year yet with everything that's happening, but I hope we saw each other in Mexico last year, and maybe we will see each other every year. That's where the family gathers. Thank you very much, Jukka.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.